Helium Lemon 15 here, and this place is a place. It's new. Here we are. Here we are at a new place. Here we are. It's new. It's a place. Welcome to the ancient castle of Ikana, the big mini dungeon of this segment of the game that we got to do before doing the big dungeon of this segment of the game. So, hope you're ready for it. It's got kind of this very sort of ancient, a little bit creepy and kind of deserty, but mostly very ancient sort of feeling to it. If we put on our Garrow's mask, this guy, and there are actually a lot of these that that are optional to fight. You can fight them with your Garrow's mask on, and you fight them to get hints. This guy says, "Regrettable, although you were my rival, you were spectacular. In entering Ikana Castle, there's another secret route apart from the well entrance. Belief or disbelief for us with you to die without leaving the corpse, that's the way of Oscara." Reminds me of the Yiga clan in Breath of the Wild, but yeah, anyway. This place has lots of redeads. The spooky, zombie-like enemies that were first seen in Ocarina of Time. This is the only part of the game that they appear in, I believe. But since we are wearing a Garrow mask, and I like how that guy lights on fire, but he's just totally impervious to the fact that he's on fire. They will do various dance moves if you're wearing either the Garrow mask, the Gibdo mask, or I believe, don't quote me on this, the captain's hat. But yeah, I haven't actually come through here with the captain's hat, although I've come through here with both the Garrow mask and the Gibdo mask. So yeah, I'm still doing post-commentary. This was all recorded a while ago. I spent my 4th of July just trying to make progress on this game. Now it's July 19th because I've procrastinated, because I have to edit all these videos, and it's not necessarily the most fun thing ever. But here's a Floor Master. You kill the big guy, and then it splits into 3, and then you have to kill it before it becomes a big guy again, and then there's nothing we can do in here. Don't let me fool you into thinking that there is actually something that you can do in here, because there isn't. And if you're a wise guy with a PhD in astrophysics, you know better than to come in here before you have the light thing opened up. I don't know what I'm saying. So let's just get out of here. And this place has interesting music. It's not my favorite music in the game, but it has like this choir that comes in, and it has sort of all. It uses, I guess, it's like the Phrygian mode to kind of convey an ancient feeling, and I like it, and it's not my favorite part of the game, but at least it feels like a standard mini dungeon compared to the Beneath the Well, which is more like a trade sequence, which can be kind of annoying, especially if you have to go around looking for things that they don't give you in that dungeon, and you have to say, well, where do I buy magic beans? So that's not relevant to this. This room is a lot like the room in the Forest Temple where the ceiling falls on you, and the ceiling is deadly. So you don't want it to fall on you. I like to call the room in the Forest Temple the Alice in Wonderland room. This room is a little bit different. It's still got the checkerboard pattern though, and I guess that's mainly the part that reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. I guess Through the Looking Glass has those chess elements, so yeah, the very top of the ceiling grazed us, and we lost half a heart from that. That's pretty annoying, so. Oh, but yeah, man, I don't know what to talk about. I'm just trying to do these episodes semi-quickly so that I can go off to camp tomorrow and say, hey, I made progress on Majora's Mask. And I was watching a bunch of awful games done quick. I really enjoyed the speedrun of the Phantom Menace. I don't know why I keep saying, oh, I wish I could do speedruns. I don't know that it would be that cool of me to start doing speedruns. I think I have enough stuff to do already. But, yeah, we made it safely to the end of this room, and they give you a chance to do a hip-hop dance. No, I don't know. So this room, I wandered about in this room for hours like an idiot. No, I don't know. I just had no idea what to do in this room. Also, it was kind of frustrating because the game audio is really soft all of a sudden. That's my fault, of course, but oh no, it's not. It's loud. So that's odd. I think it's just the music is really soft. Yeah, because it's playing both the dungeon music and the enemy music at the same time if you listen closely. Yeah, I had no idea what to do in this room. I eventually figured it out, but this room confused me for a long time. Also, I was talking about how my video recording device had an issue where every time I would stop, I would want to stop recording, the capture software would just freak out and it would basically freeze, and then I would have to force quit the software and then open it back up again, and boom. But yeah, it was just annoying. So I hate to have to go through that the next time I do that. I don't know. So like I said, I'm gonna make sort of a plan of like what to tackle in Majora's Mask, because we're getting pretty near the end, and I have a set amount of things that I want to tackle and just get 100% of things cleared out of the way so that we can go pretty much straight from Stone Tower Temple to the end of the game. I don't know why I have a desire to do that, but I think if I do that, it'll just make me feel better for some reason. Also, I was kind of reading this thing about about sort of getting your inspiration back. It was specifically for musicians, but I think it also applied to this too, that sometimes it's good to do multiple projects at the same time. And I know I'm already doing that with this and Endless Ocean, but I kind of figured, hey, why not start another one? Because Endless Ocean's gonna go on for a long time. You already have a bottle. And I'm gonna get this fairy through the wall. Yes, I love being able to do that. And these Skulltulas are jerks. I hate these Skulltulas in this game. One of these fairies did come in useful, I think. Come in useful. I'm not even sure if that's good grammar. Come in handy, whatever. I could not for the life of me figure out how to open this door, and I died because I hit the spikes because I am dumb. And I mean, at this point, I think I have an idea of like what games I want to do a playthrough of next. I'm like gradually accumulating so many like PC games, and it's more than I know what to do with, and I don't know. I think that's a problem that a lot of people have. Or they just get a few games, but it's like CSGO, and they require a gaming laptop for them, and they spend like 100 hours, and then I don't know. There's lots of extremes. It's bad not to be too much of an it's good not to be too extreme of a person, in my case. Unless you have something that you're really passionate about, and you're like, I want to be good at it. I think it's good not to be too extreme, especially when it comes to video games. But whatever. That's why I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know if I should become a speedrunner. But all the same, I like playing and replaying these games, finding tricks, getting all the secrets, getting good at them, escaping dull reality for a little bit, and just kind of showing these games off for other people's entertainment. Hopefully there are people who are watching this and saying, wow, that sure is a fine, dandy, entertaining game. So I don't know. I mean, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask has been around since 2000, but like there are still people out there who I can tell them about this game and they can appreciate it. and they'll appreciate it because I appreciate it, and that's the way it works. I don't know. I'm thirsty, and I'm also losing concentration, but I don't have a lot to do today, so it's a good time to record this. So here I got over to the Switch, and yeah, it's a pretty good time to record this because I'm not like waiting until like a terrible time. Like, I'm not waiting until before my bedtime, and it's still the afternoon. So yeah, I could not figure out how to get from that Switch back to the other platforms in this section. So watch and learn as I just learn to trust my faith, because I did not remember this. I don't remember this part of the game for whatever reason. I don't remember, and I eventually figured it out with minimal help from a walkthrough, but I figured most of it out. What did I use the walkthrough for? I know I used the walkthrough for something, but I used the walkthrough to prepare for the mini-boss coming up. So it's like, I don't know if I can make it up there, I just trust my faith. I get knocked back from the Skulltula, and I'm like, wow, I'm miraculously not falling into the pit. Let's see what's up with that. And sure enough, it's a Lens of Truth. So yeah, there's an invisible ice platform there. That's a little silly, but it's this game. They are allowed to get away with silly things. So, seems like they use the invisible, the Lens of Truth in this game for invisible things. Like, it's mostly like ice blocks and stuff. Whereas Ocarina of Time, there was a lot more, like, you use it to see through walls and stuff like that. In this game, I feel like there's not a ton of that. I mean, there was that little bit of that in one of the Under the Graveyard mini-dungeons. And I was like, great, these guys jinx me, and I don't know. I was on my computer, and I was, sometimes like I download pictures of my favorite things, like my favorite musicians or my favorite video games, and I just save them to random folders, or I download like random pictures that inspire me, like pictures of Colin Mockery. I know that sounds really bad, but I just have like random pictures of Colin Mockery, so I can stick them at the end of these videos, and like pictures of clipping through the walls in Ocarina of Time. Anyway, so I was like, I need another category, so I just opened a new folder on my computer, called it Mountains, and just looked up a bunch of pictures of mountains in like Colorado and Montana and Alaska, because those are some of my favorite places on Earth. I've only been to Alaska briefly, like once, and it was through the Inside Passage, so I feel like I got to see some of its like beautiful mountains and stuff, but I don't feel satisfied. I don't feel like I saw enough of it, you know? So, but yeah, that just affinity for, I don't know, the Rocky Mountains or something, I guess, is part of my personality. And so we are going to end this episode shortly after I get this piece of heart. Thank you for watching, and next episode we'll make more progress on the ancient castle.